Swindus and I'm here to talk to you about our A-level physics course at Bedlington Academy. It is split across the two sites, so we split it across Bedlington and Asherton, and you have equal amounts of lessons at both. So we deliver the AQA physics course at A-level, which follows on from your Key Stage 3 AQA course and your Key Stage 4 GCSE AQA course, so it does fit really, really nicely with what you've already covered. We cover a range of topics at A-level to give you a fundamental understanding of the key concepts of physics. So in Year 12 you will cover measurements and their errors, particles and radiation, waves, mechanics and materials, and electricity, which builds on the content that you've already covered at GCSE. So you should have a little bit of an understanding of most of those. The particles and the radiation is very, very new content, which is why we start with that. Then in Year 13 you will do further mechanics, which obviously builds on the mechanics that you've done in Year 12. We do thermal physics, fields and their consequences, which includes gravitational, electrical and magnetic fields. Nuclear physics, and then we do our option module, which we do astrophysics. There is a range of options, but that's the one that students find the most interesting. You also have a range of assessed practicals that you have to cover at A-level in order to get your practical certificate, which most scientific degrees expect you to pass. You wouldn't be able to get onto a science degree without that. And then 15% of the marks assessed at A-level will be based on your practical skills. So, the assessments, we have 3 papers in A-level physics. Paper 1 covers all of your Year 12 content as well as the periodic motion stuff from your further mechanics. It's 2 hours long, 85 marks, 60 marks of that are your normal style long and short answer questions, and 25 marks of that is multiple choice. Paper 2 is exactly the same layout, but it assesses all of the rest of the Year 13 content apart from the astrophysics. And then your Paper 3 is where we look at a compulsory section that the whole currently have to sit, which is based on your practical skills and your data analysis, and this is where those required practicals would be assessed. And then you would do section B, which is your astrophysics unit for you guys. So, challenges of physics. Obviously it's a really, really difficult A-level. It is one of the hardest ones you can do. We discuss really, really complicated concepts at A-level physics. It's really heavily mathematical, and there's a need for like a methodical approach to unseen scenarios. So we will teach you the content, and then we would expect you to be able to apply that content to new scenarios that you've never seen before. It relies on a really deep understanding of the topic. It's not like GCSE where it's just recalling and applying facts. There is a huge step up to A-level physics. So please bear that in mind if you're thinking about taking it. So why physics? The reason I love it is because it explains all of the concepts in the universe, so everything from tiny little particles, things inside particles, up to the biggest things in our universe, galaxies. So I find it really, really interesting. But for you guys, it helps build your problem solving skills, your research skills, your analytical skills, which will help you in a range of careers and degrees that you might want to go on to. So, careers and university courses, it's a really, really useful subject for you. It can help you with a range of STEM careers and degrees, so science, technology, engineering and maths. I've put a range of degrees on the PowerPoint, which hopefully you'll be able to zoom in on and see a little bit better. But like I said before, really there's a lot of skills that we develop in physics that will help you with whatever you want to go on and do. So some examples of some careers would be engineering, you can do astrophysics, nuclear physicist, there's a range of medical careers that you can go into, so radiotherapist. There's a huge amount of things that you can do. So, we also offer a huge range of extracurricular activities within physics at NE6. So we've got some pictures on board of trips that we've gone on recently. So we do a biannual trip to CERN in Geneva in Switzerland, which the students love. We are there normally for 4 days. We spend 1 day at CERN, which is the Centre for European Nuclear Research, and then we spend 3 days doing sightseeing activities, and students are always really, really positive about their experiences. We also have really strong links with NU-STEM from Northumbria University, and we do a range of STEM-related activities with them, as well as research lectures, work experience placements, etc. Hopefully that's given you a really brief introduction to A-level physics, and I will hopefully see you on my course next year. Thank you.